So your door is this was held on by sellotape, I understand.
That's what I did.
Yes, but that's not even held in place.
Because it's got worse since I've been here.
Yeah. I see. Okay. We shall begin. I brought spare bits of like everything because I just had no idea if they've even got screws holding the lock together, because if they've not got them holding this, then the chances are they've not got any holding a cylinder, which I can show you if you're interested. Because there should be two holding the cylinder in the doorway, but if the door lock is spinning around, then the chances are they've not even done that. So I've had to bring a whole new cylinder.
Okay.
So I can replace it if needs be, or I can just use the screws. But I'm doing this for you because it's you. If it was anybody else, I would say to them they need to build the land, and they need to speak to the landlord and agree him getting build, because it's obviously quite an involved job.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.
So there we are, see? So these are loose.
I think I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah. You see the telly? Right, good. So these are loose. This is holding your lock in place. So that's
right.
A shit show. And that should be, we'll put these down so I loose them. Right. And that should be there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then that holds in place. It's really slightly bleeding obvious, but for people that then your box would go on and that would hold solid.
Mm-hmm.
And that would hold this.
Right.
And this turns your lock.
Okay.
But these are sticking out, so it's I don't know who did it, but this is just I don't know what to say. What do you say?
I don't know, but my arms are getting tired.
This is the most ridiculous thing I don't think I've honestly ever seen. It's just they haven't even put screws in. It's not like they've fallen out. Because if they fall out, they'd be in the grey box. And they're not in the grey box, therefore they haven't fallen out.
Oh.
And I'm using hand tools because you can jam up a lock. You can jam up a lock by turning a screw half a turn too tight.
Mm-hmm.
So I use hand tools because I can feel how tight it is. So to explain what I've done to your door, I did not fit this originally just before, because people will complain, and we've explained that this will need taken off completely and refitting, but it's so close to being level that the holes are going to be very tricky to redo. Mm-hmm. Job for another day. But what I've done with yours, so you understand, is get my pokey stick, is the two lock screws that were holding your cylinder and effectively hold your cylinder. The screws go through the lock plate, and it's through the door into your cylinder. Here and here I've now tightened these. They were loose, so that's why your cylinder was turning around. That's why the handle around the lock, we'll take a photo at the end, was very loose, so that's sorted out. This was a complete mess because the screw holding here was falling out, the one here was missing, and the whole thing was just loose and knackered and not fitting. So I put these properly tight. I've realigned and straightened your lock for you. I've put a new screw in here that's correct, and a new screw, a bolt really, and a new screw in here that's correct, and we've made it nice and tight. So as you can see, it's all spring loaded. Door locks properly. Screw here, screw here. Trouble is, whoever fitted this, Bob the Builder, classic example, this is a complete screw up, but it would effectively need realigning. So the best thing to do is at some point maybe take this off and move it up, because the way that Bob the Builder's done it is when you do that, it's solid, no didn't get in, but it's not dropping, it's like that.
Yep.
It's not like that, it should be like that, but I would have to move this like right up, or at least a screw's thickness up, because otherwise the screw holes are going to be so close together that it would not align.
Yeah.
Your door is now secure, your lock is secure, the cylinder and everything else is secure, nothing's going anywhere, no one's going to break it.
Yeah.
But potentially at a point, maybe speak to, I know I could probably sort this out actually. Let's just maybe move this up, because if this can release properly, like this.
Maybe it was up, because if you see the gap.
Yes. I'll look at that now, because I have got some gap to play with, but I've only just spotted that, so that might be a thing. Now, as you can see, very happy customer. This was lower down, and we showed on the early part of the video that this was loose because of it, but I don't have OCD. It drives me nuts when things are fitted poorly. So now, it is pretty much perfect. It's all in line, it's not being restrained in any way. This is now nice and tense. And I will go outside with your keys when you show me where they are.
They're in my shoes.
Excellent. And I will go and test it from the outside, just to show you how it should look. Nice and solid, nice and solid. Oh, look, screws in place. Nice and solid, correctly lined up. Screws flush with metal, screw flush with frame.
The square one.
Okay,
It's a square key.
thank you. And now I'm in your house. There we are, that's it. One happy customer, job's a good one. We're going to go and hunt down Bob the Builder now. And perfect. Okay.